Welcome, DSQ Solutions. Can someone confirm if you can hear my mic, please, in the comment section? Thank you very much. Happy to be here with all of you. It has been a very long time again since we have had our latest AMA. A lot of things has happened. If we can still get a confirmation, thank you very much, everyone, for the confirmation. Yeah, you all know a lot of things has happened. We had our first full solution client, which was a result of us going to the basically going to Dubai to an event, World Blockchain Summit. This event has led to a lot of networking and also to our basically not our first client, but our first full solution client, which is Vanitas, which we have successfully launched, held their hands, integrated blockchain technology into their systems, and basically integrated them into cryptocurrency, because this is something which is not easy. Yeah, so a lot of things happened. We have launched. Unfortunately, the market is not friendly to utility projects at the minute, at least not to most of them. We all know it's a meme season. The meme basically triggered the market, in my opinion, and people are rotating money. What we see right now, if we're going to speak about the market condition, I'm just speaking about of my own opinion and perspective, what I see, and I want to share this with you guys, is that we are on the brink to break out, and I do believe definitely that the bull cycle is like on the horizon. But what we currently see is when we look at the market volume is that there is a lot of rotating money. So your neighbors that are were not in crypto are still not in crypto. If they are, or one or two are, this is very rare. What I mean with this is that remember last bull cycle when your neighbor spoke about Shiba Inu or Dogecoin. This is when the fresh money is entering the market, and this is basically also the time for utility projects to shine and to rise, especially to launch, because if you're going to enter cryptocurrency, if you're going to start your crypto journey, at least if I would, and I think a lot of others have the same thing, especially adults, when they are finding out about cryptocurrency and you're going to start invest your first $100 or 1,000 or whatever, just your first initial investment, it makes sense to invest in a utility project, right? Not into a dog, frog, whatever, bird, dog, whatever you have right now. It's crazy. It's the investment or the gambling or the whole crypto behavior of investing has gone to something really crazy, very different from the last bull cycle. And what I just want to say with this is that it just makes it harder for utility projects, for real hardworking teams, because there are a lot of teams that are hardworking. I mean, Vanitas is one, we are one, and you got plenty of other projects that are working very, very hard, like every day, trying to make the best out of it. And I do not believe that this will go to waste or has gone to waste unless you give up, because when the bull cycle comes, then the interest goes back to utility projects. This is my perspective, and this is my yeah, this is how I just view it. What is going to happen? What I want to say is, for me personally, for DSQ, uh, doesn't really affect us that this is happening right now with the rotating funds. Yes, we are down. I know I said this many times in the AMAs. We are down. We have a hard time to rise. We're also not pushing it really. Like, we did some buybacks, got liquidated, but we're going to discuss this later. Um, Basically, what we're doing right now is we're growing very, very hard. Our network is growing very hard, and things are just looking very good for us. I'm speaking out of my own perspective for me because I know where we come from, and DSQ is growing. Things are looking good, but I want to go more in depth. But I want to first discuss about Vanitas, what we have done for them. I think we should do a good review, because this makes you realize of what kind of solution we have built for them, and it gives you an idea of how much work we have put into this. Now with Vanities, we have launched, as you all know, before I'm going to continue, is that the whales had a whitelist, and I'm very proud of everyone. Like, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna give the numbers of the amount of whales that sold, and it was like three, and they had minimum investments, like not even much. So I'm very, very proud of the whales, and I want to thank everyone for maintaining like our name as DSQ whales. Of course, you are free to sell, but I'm very, very amazed and surprised on how strong everyone is still holding from the whitelist. So I really want to thank you for that, and I'm proud of you, all of you. Of course, you are free to sell whenever you want, but I just wanted to say this. Um, yes. So for those that have sold, there's a rule in the DSQ wheels. If you sell, you get disqualified for the next project. And just let me tell you one thing for the people that are in the community and are not whales. If you think that this will not benefit you because the value of our whale group will increase, then you are wrong. Because when the value increases and this gets noticed by the space, more people will want a spot in the DSQ whales group. And this requires 600,000 tokens, and there's a limited amount of supply on the decks. And if 10 whales would potential whales would join us, our market cap would be at 8 million approximately, and 10 individuals doesn't is not a lot. And for this to happen, we need to show results. And Vanitas is a long-term project, but they are working and they are going to deliver. And I really, really believe that the wheels will really benefit from this. And I truly also believe I have very good communication with some of the wheels that a lot of money will rotate back. I myself hold a lot in Vanitas. I will never damage their chart. I'm not like that. Profits will be taken when it's the appropriate time with respect to the chart. Um, and what I gain, DSQ gain. So my profits, it's not like I'm going to put it in my pocket and I'm going to go away for a world trip, which I would really love to do, to see countries or else. No, I will invest it in DSQ to make it grow more, to make it more appealing for everyone, uh, to expand. Maybe get a bigger team. Anyways, let's get back to what we have done. So recently we have launched Vanitas. Okay, Vanitas is a cosmetics company in Dubai. They are focused on launching their organic, sustainable, cruelty-free products, which I am really a fan of because um, good intention is just my thing, and this is what they have for the world that we are living in. So they wanted to create transparency at first, and then they found out there are more possibilities. And the possibilities are the utilities and solutions that we're going to speak about right now. um, we are basically not just a solution provider, we're also advisor and strategist for them. It's not like, hey, let's do these utilities, just do this and this. No, first you get out of one utility out, and then the other one that connects with this one. So you're building an ecosystem and creating interactivity with these solutions. And I think we stand out as a solution provider with this because, believe me, I have worked with a lot of developers, and basically what they say is, what do you need? You give information, they build it. Even if they can improve it or it comes up or whatever, they don't care. They just want to build as soon as possible, get the money, and give you a half working product. With us, it is not like that. If you come up with an idea or a client comes up with an idea, then we will treat it like it is our own project. At least I will, because if I see that it can be better, we advise this, and we also set a strategy on how to do it. Anyways, let's get back. We started with the logo design. This is made by DSQ Solutions, pre-sale setup by our partners. This is very clear. We have also showcased our partners on the latest event, which was the World Blockchain Summit. This is Gampet. Gampet usually doesn't develop or launch a custom contract. They have done this for us. I think it was because we have also showcased their whole project at the event. We have been to a private event that DSQ has organized, and we had Gampad, we had Dab Station, we had DTC Group. They were all there, and we were just there. We had a good time. We spoke about work, but we also had a good time. So we had the partnership already from the events, but we created a relationship there. And when you create a relationship, you're going to do a favor for each other, and you're going to help each other. And this makes you grow more. There's more trust, and you just like each other. So you want the other one to benefit. So Gamped has designed the contract. We have pushed lots of content, and this content came in the form of buy welcome promo videos and tutorial videos with AI voice integration. And these tutorial videos are very awesome. You should check them out. Very well made. I'm very proud of it that we can provide this quality. And after that, we went on to the launch of the project. We did marketing. They have spent $50,000. Unfortunately, the market condition is just, I don't know. It's the market just has changed. The whole culture has changed. For me, it was like when we launched Dollar Pepe. For those that do not know, DSQ Solutions was first Dollar Pepe, then Dollar Squeeze, a hybrid of a meme and utility, and then we were Dollar Squeeze, which is actually what we are now. And then we changed the name because Dollar Squeeze isn't that professional looking. So then we changed it to DSU Solutions. But we did marketing there. We did marketing, and I applied the same strategy and used the same colors, also some new ones. But what we have all noticed and witnessed, many people in here have witnessed this, it didn't have effect. It's crazy. $50,000 didn't have effect. It's so insane. Like, I'm really flabbergasted, but it's also nice to know because we learn because everything is shifting. The focus of interest in the tokens is shifting, but also the focus on, I mean, the way of marketing, how it goes, is changing. I mean, there are a few influencers that have effect. I can tell you already, you can count them on one hand. Just quick names: Wiz, Crash. Everyone, I think everyone knows Crash. He's like the ultimate caller right now. Only these people have influence, and they will not call utility projects. Wiz does, and there's definitely like two, three more, but the rest, they have lost their effect. So we used $50,000 on marketing, didn't do much. So now it is up to Vanities to deliver their products and make sure that the project goes up, which will happen if they deliver the products as they state and as they have promised. And this requires time. This will be at the end of the year, and then we will see how it works, because this is an RWA, and the RWA will probably create interest, make interest at the investors or potential investors to invest. So now there's a different marketing approach that, and why am I speaking now about another project? Because this is also good for us, because we learn from the projects that we work with, because they are doing marketing and we are genuinely trying our best to have the right effect. So now we're applying a new marketing strategy, which is uh, press releases, ads, um, and then actually influencers was on the table. What we removed this, and I got a different marketing package. I'm not gonna share it because this is yeah, sort of replacement and small surprise. Uh, but the marketing now is coming with statistics. What does this mean? The marketing, the way that we are going to do marketing now for the clients, we have a statistics dashboard. So we will see the amount of traffic coming, the amount of views, the amount of clicks, and with statistics you can calculate, and with calculations you will have an outcome. So our marketing level is going up. It's going on a different extent, and this is the marketing that big companies are using. Like, for example, Coca-Cola. No, we are not at that level, but this is going towards that serious level of marketing. And marketing, in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, is the hardest thing you can ever do. Marketing is not easy, and you have to learn. And sometimes you have to learn the hard way, like losing $50,000 and then finding other strategies and ways. And we as DSQ are also learning from this. We are observing, and we are like a sponge. We are taking this in us and using it later on our own, for our own. So now the next set of solutions, I'm just going to speak about Vanitas and what has happened and what is coming, and then we're going to switch to DSQ. So the next set of solutions that are awaiting Vanities from DSQ Solutions is a script. This one is done by the way. I really like this development. A script that tracks all buys and sells plus all the distributions in Texas for their accountancy. Something that basically each company will need, and they can apply it to their project, because what it does is, so accountancy needs to happen in the physical world, but if you have a token also in the digital world, but it's so hard to track all the buys and sell, how much is going to where, when the contract sells, how much in ETH and tokens gets distributed, how much does the threshold hold. I'm actually going to show you what we have built right now, because I think it's very cool. Um, just bear with me. Give me 1 second. I think you guys are going to like this a lot. Should have had prepared this before, but if you just bear with me, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, here it comes. It's pretty cool actually what we have built. Let me present, share screen. Right. So currently, let me remove myself. You can see on top, can I zoom in? Yeah. So what you see on the left here is, let me just double check if you guys are seeing what I see. Yes. So you can see the transaction type: buys, sell, buy, contract sell, because there is a sell. So with each cell on the contract, it has been designed like this, the contract sells. Um, Unknown is where the developer has tested the system, and then it shows as unknown. So when he is in his testing phase, it shows as unknown. So this is not something to worry about. Everything is working, because after that you can see that it is continuing. Okay, so what happens is, if you look at the top, this is automatic. If someone buys and sells now, we can see it here. But for them, it's very useful, because their accountant can see what date, what time, the price at the time of transaction, the price in ETH, total veto, so how much veto has been collected, then the total amount that has been sold or bought, the total in ETH it costed, gross taxes. These gross taxes only get triggered with the smart contract sell, because this is the only time when the contract will distribute to, for example, marketing, LP, or whatever. As you can see the marketing fee, everything is in Ethereum now, and then you can also see how many tokens are burned. Um, you can see the buy fee from Veto, the buy fee in ETH, and the Veto threshold. So this is something that is very useful for companies to use, and that we can apply with more companies in their for their accountancy. So it's a pretty cool development. Next to that, we have also started the development of 38 NFT designs plus metadata. Then we will develop the NFT smart contract, which is the back end. Then the NFT minting page, which is the front end. For those that do not understand what back end and front end is like, um, so your television has a system where it receives signals and tries to create the right image. This is the back end, and then what you are seeing on the screen is the front end. I think this is the best explanation. So the back end is the coding. The front end is actually you seeing the NFT minting page, where you can click 1, 5, or 10 NFTs at DSQ Solutions, and this triggers the contract to see how many NFTs it needs to release for how much Ethereum to receive. So NFT smart contract backend, NFT minting page front end. This is coming. Staking smart contract backend, staking page at the front end, which we have as DSQ Solutions slash staking. Um, and now we're going into a lot of meetings, because we are going to develop their web shop, which has special requirements. For example, a system where the website is built in a way that every country that they're going to sell in has a has different stocks. Okay, they cannot go n- get mixed up. This is not possible. At the same time, the CEO needs access at all times to, for example, if a image is updated, he can just update the image. Ingredients are changed, he can change the ingredients. This creates efficiency for our clients to quickly change the website instead of, hey, Darren, you have time to have a meeting, I have an urgent change, can you do it? No one wants that. We need to be swift and efficient when it comes to clients that are offering these kind of products. So then a system that when someone purchases makeup, that 1% from that purchase is going into a dashboard. This dashboard contains a wallet address. The wallet address, we create a system that it automatically generates it. Then from there, they can send the tokens that they receive, the native tokens of the project, which is Veto. They can just use it. If they don't know how to use it, they can use one of the tutorial videos that we have created with the AI voice and the advanced one that I was speaking of in the beginning of this AMA. We're also developing 15 to 20 landing pages for the products. So that's also a very large solution. So regarding developments, there's a lot of developments happening. So there's revenue flowing in. Revenue means DSQ. This is for DSQ. Example is that we're going to Thailand. We're going to cover this in a bit. And later developments for Vanitas is the metaverse, which is the Vaniverse. This metaverse will take a few months. It's going to cost six figures at least. So this is our biggest solution ever, and I'm very excited about it because then we can deliver as DSQ Solutions has delivered a metaverse. And metaverses are the future. Virtual reality is the future. Now, I want to get back to DSQ, okay? Because I want to speak of some stuff and I want to just have clarity. And I know what you guys are going through. I'm going through the same thing, but I'm the one that actually needs to make it happen at the same time. Um, you know, I do understand if many in here ask themselves, but why do we not see, for example, buybacks? Well, I have a good answer on that because buybacks, we have done them. You have seen it. I've made tweets, I've burned them. The chart went up, like it had effect. The chart went up, it felt so good. And you're all aware that when that was happening, it got liquidated because, there was no momentum and nothing that could sustain these buybacks. And when you don't have that, you're going to see downwards movement because it was me who created the upward movement with some buys in between people that were like, okay, now it's the time to buy, which is normal. When it reverses, you're going to buy. Now, my goal with DSQ is much more different than many other CEOs. Like, I have decided to build a tech company, and this tech company will be providing high quality, efficient, robust, and affordable solutions. Not only do we provide this, not only do we provide this, but we make sure that our clients are also getting the right advice. They are getting the right guidance. Like, we're holding their hands. Their whole transition to crypto will go very smooth, and that's just very important because this is rare. No one does that. And I mean, if you think about it, how did you feel the first time when you entered crypto? You entered crypto as an investor, and the people we build solutions for, specifically those that are new to crypto, which are companies, they have no clue where to start. And this is something where we stand out and are yet to be discovered by many companies for our service. So as the cryptocurrency market will be like full of companies that will be integrating blockchain technology, like we will be there, we will be holding your hands, we will be helping you. uh, we will have done several solutions which is at 100% success rate on our side. I mean, we have not failed once with our clients, and we have had like plenty of them right now for the amount of time that we are offering the service. We have not failed once. And even better than that, as a starting solution provider, like you would start with very crappy solutions, but from the first service that we were offering, our quality was high. And this only gets better and better. I mean, if you look at the Vanitas website, look at the quality. It's like top notch, like A plus, and I'm very proud of that. Um, yeah, like I'm not even exaggerating. This is like top quality work, and we're not even a year old. And we are also very extremely communicative, and well connected in the space from which these people also benefit. This is something for people to find out, and I'm sure it will be. And we will stand out as a tech company. Like, and what I'm saying right now is not like, it's just my perspective, because I know where we come from and I have seen the whole transition. Many of you have been with me, and I see where this is going. And what I want to say is now, like, we're going at a slow pace, and we're unfolding our potential to the world. As our portfolio and network grows, we will get more and more work. Like, something which is already happening, we got two websites right now that is being built. I'm going to show the websites when they are done. Next week they are done. I'm going to post them on X. I'm going to post them in the Telegram. These are two solutions that I also didn't announce as a new solution, which I normally did, but we are also working on two websites, and they're going to be released next week. And then we're going to post them on our X and also on Telegram. So the solutions are coming in. Everything is going well. Um, one of those websites is a marketing agency, by the way, and one is a project. Now, the best marketing, especially in this market, in my perspective, is for us to build and attend events. 3rd of November until the 20th of November. Let me just slide this very. I hope you guys don't mind it if I speak. Okay, this is too. Okay, this is okay. Now, from the 3rd of November until the 20th of November, we are in Thailand. Okay, it is official because I have booked the tickets and we are going there. And we are going to set up a booth there. Okay. So for those thinking that this is not the right marketing, then I can tell you that that is not right what you are thinking, because in my opinion this is the best marketing for a corporation such as DSQ Solutions. We will have a full solution to showcase, and the other solutions that we have done, plus these two websites. And you know there are so many networking opportunities where I'm going. I can spend $20,000 right now on marketing and maybe create some green candles. But what will happen after that? I know you, all of you know what will happen after that. What will sustain it? Nothing. It's just a fact, nothing. And, you know, especially in this market, there will be not much happening with this 20,000. It's going to be evaporated. Like I just spoke about the 50,000 that we have spent. Yes, we will have some exposure to an extent, but the effect will not last. And the effect for setting up a booth and spending this $20,000 there, 10 to 20,000, by the way, I'm not saying 20,000. Um, this is going to have a much better effect, because in Thailand we will be also networking, and we will have like our booth set up for 2 or 3 days. There will be 10 events that we will attend. So I might not be there with our booth at all 10, but I will be there and I will look for people, um, I've seen it in Dubai, like, and I already told this before, 21 days in Dubai grew my network and my opportunities as much as it would when I would be sitting right here at my home behind my laptop for 5 years. I've seen it and felt the difference, and I know out of experience that this is the right way. It doesn't go slower it does go slower. I mean, yeah, sure. Like these memes, they do marketing, they fly and they explode. But we are not a meme. Accept this, okay? It does go slower, and but DSQ would have been dead if it would be in the hands of 99% of other developers. Let's be honest, right? With me, it will never happen. I will always continue. They would simply have like given up, uh, because I can tell you guys, it's definitely hasn't been an easy journey for me, for you neither, to hold with me. And I really thank everyone to be with me and hold with me. But the slow results for me personally, it is extremely satisfying, because I know for a fact that people seriously think, why does it go so slow and why does DSQ not go up? It's normal. This is crypto. I understand your thoughts, but in my perspective, to build one of the leading tech companies in crypto, maybe even outside of crypto, I don't know, why not? This is exactly the right flow to make that happen. Like I've been here since the start, even before launch. I've worked without stopping. I've done voice chats every day for 180 days, excluding 3 5 days where I couldn't attend because I was ill, or I wasn't available. But like 3 to 5 days I wasn't there, but every day for a half year I was doing voice chats with Cody. Manager was often there, and some other very strong supporters. I've also done 40 plus AMAs, also from which Cody did a few or a lot of them during those 180 days. I've seen DSQ go up and get manipulated by the former CEO, and I have to pick it up from there and had to just figure out like I just had to figure out, what I would do with these projects and its investors that have been victim of the former CEO's malicious intentions. Now, I don't want to go over too many old and negative old events, as I'm very positive about the future. Um, I just wanted to refresh everyone's mind to understand my position in this project, and for a single person leading the project's course with support of some awesome administrators and mods that are literally like we are doing our best. Um, yeah, like with the guys that we have now, the administrators and moderators, and who I'm speaking of, like Cody, Ash, we got XOXO, we got like all of these names that are here from the start, the manager, and I'm sorry for those that I didn't mention, but you guys know that I know that you are supporting. Like it's an amazing community, and we're just trying our best with what we have right now, and I think it will really grow to something great. I don't doubt it, and it's just I'm 31 years old. I'm not in a rush, and I'm just going to continue. And for those that are in a rush, I have to disappoint you, but this is my maximum pace. And for me, it is important to work strategically and to work according to what makes sense instead of rush into marketing and see my money or our money evaporate. Like in Thailand, we will also be introduced to very, 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 very influential people by my close friend Phil. Phil from Brave Lounge, I'm sure a lot of people here knows him. We have done several AMAs with him. Phil is an individual in the space that is very well connected and has an extremely respectful work ethic, which aligns with my own. Since Dubai, we have gotten very, very close. He was also at the private event that I hosted. So we are very close in the crypto space, and he's also the one that has told me to really come to Thailand and to start networking there and to present DSQ for more growth. So when someone tells me that, and my gut feeling is saying do it, I'm going to do it, even though I'm spending 10 to 20,000. For what do I need the money? I don't need it. I just need to eat. I need to be able to pay and live here. For the rest, everything is DSQ for me. Okay, so I hope you guys understand that. And yeah, this is our second event. This is our second event where we're going to showcase DSQ, and in less than a year, if you think about it, we've started our services, I think, in February, the DSQ solution services, and it's less than a year. And we have actually, if you think about everything we have delivered and done, we have done a pretty good job. Yeah, yeah. I'm very, very happy with it. And I'm proud, I'm proud. I just feel sorry for some people that are impatient, and I respect that and I understand that. And all I can promise you as your CEO is that I will never, never quit. I will never quit. I will attend more events next year. I will have more solutions done by next year. And I promise you that I will not stop until this will become a leading tech company. And you know what? It feels good to promise that. You know why? Because everything that I have promised, I have made true. No, the $1 has not been made true, but everything for the rest, I have made true. I have delivered everything. I have the LP strength, the events. Now we're doing two events in a year. We're spending money. I did the buybacks. It didn't work out. I'm trying a new strategy, a new strategy, a new approach for us, and I'm going to continue regardless of anything, the market condition and chart. I'm just going to make this project grow as a company, and that's all I can do as a CEO. And now maybe it sounds sad or pathetic, but it's not like that. It's like me personally telling you what we're going to do and what I'm going to do. And I've always been here speaking like this. I've always been here speaking like this, full of confidence because I'm still confident. And again, I'm super proud of where we are as a company. I'm sorry if the chart is not as you wished it would be, but I can promise you again with a lot of confidence that look, it might take long, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You just need to allow me to make this grow more and more. I'm spending money on events. I'm going to attend events. I'm leaving my family home. I'm leaving my daughter home, and I'm doing this for us, okay? Because my partner is not happy that I'm leaving all the time. But I'm telling her, you know where I come from with DSQ, and you know what happened to us, and you know I have responsibilities, and my partner respects that, and I'm leaving home to make everything happen for us. Okay, like, and I'm spending a lot of money, and like I'm not seeing my daughter for 20 days, almost a month, but it's all for DSQ. It's for my family, and it's also for my daughter, of course. So in the end, everything I do is for all of us. So, and my speech right now sounds like we have failed or something, but we haven't. We haven't. We have built beautiful solutions. But why I'm saying this is exactly for those people that I know that there are people in here that are like, Jesus, like, come on, this chart needs to rise. What do you think about me? I have the same. I want the chart to rise as well, but I need to take the right steps and take the right approach and use the right strategy. And for this, I need to use my experience and my knowledge. And I do think I qualify for that. And I'm not stubborn. If anyone has good ideas, I will consider them. So yes, this is basically it. And also another thing, I would have a utility for the DSQ token. I would brainstorm. I didn't have time for this. And the main utility would definitely be an RWA, which we have announced already in Dubai before. Um, but I need to get some things first, done first for us. So if there's questions, you can ask them. I hope I have informed you well. I'm sorry if I didn't meet your expectations as in announcements. I think, for us, maybe it's becoming a normal thing that we're attending another event. For another project, it's extremely new and positive, and everyone would be hyped. This is big. Like, these events are full of extremely like influential people and good for networking. So each event we grow, and I feel that this event we are going to grow much more. So if there are questions, please ask them, and I'll be happy to answer them. No questions at all. Yes, of course we can host a community contest. If you're in our Telegram, please throw your suggestion. We can do that. I think Doomslayer is a new face. Aha, this is from X. Are there any other questions? Like, even if it's marketing, it just ask me whatever, whatever you think. Don't be afraid to ask. Even if I just told you how everything went, if you're still wondering what will come when and how, I will just give you an answer, like as far as I can answer that. No question is stupid. No question is not welcome. So unless it's disrespectful. Oh, by the way, I will show the website that we're building. I had that ready as well. Oh, let me present that. I'm sorry, this is the best way I can show it. This is going to be the website um, that we're building right now. This is for the project, not for the marketing agency. So yeah, it's bad quality. I'm sorry. I just didn't have enough time to find the PNG file. So this is the website that's coming, I think, Monday to Tuesday. Then I'm going to make an announcement, and we're also building another website for the a marketer. Thailand was 3rd of November till 20th. Hmm. I don't know if I understand what you mean. The little spark, I do understand. Make that a big one. like some influencer in the spaces does stuff and his own token. I don't know if it's me, but I don't understand. Can you please rephrase your message, please? Thank you, Mustafa. We're trying to make it the best way. I think manager is rephrasing it. I hope. Okay, and who is this person that delivers services like us and he runs his own token? I'm completely confused. Sorry, manager. Thank you, Jose boss. I'm going to pin your post for a second. And yes, support then goes both ways, buying and then locks up or burns those bags. If you have a more detailed explanation of this, you can definitely send it in the Telegram main or Wales, wherever you want. Because I think there is more to this, what you're saying, manager. Um, as far as I understand, it does sounds like it will benefit both parties, but I don't understand the whole mechanism behind it. So if you can make a good explanation about it for me or for us, then we can definitely look into it. Thank you, Josh. And it was also nice to speak to you before in our meeting. Thank you for that as well. And you're welcome for the updates. So there's also a reason like we're not doing weekly AMAs because basically we're just building, we're taking on solutions, and then I would just update you with the next solution that came in. So just going to do the AMAs periodically when I think and feel like okay, there is a need of an update, and we have gathered enough updates and information to make one. Then I will just come on an AMA, or if anything, if the whole community requires me to come on, that's something else. But yeah, it's like filling it up when we meet the threshold of enough information. I'll just do an AMA. I'll explain later to you. Yeah, but main token and Scott the influencer. Okay, sure. Manager, please explain in the main maybe so everyone can have an idea. Sorry, discussion offends you. Doomslayer. No, it does not offend me. Let me read your question. Sorry to ask, but what happened to Bildo, which is Patrick Peterson? I'm sorry if this question offends you. It does not offend me. It's a normal question. Um, well, what happened to him? He was the former CEO. He was the one that whitelisted wallets at on the pre-sale, so I couldn't look into it. He whitelisted my wallet, so all my wallets are all known. And then when he left, when I make him made him leave, he sent all of my wallets, I think, to the manager and also to Cody. So everything from my side is all known. But since he had access to whitelist wallets, he whitelisted a lot of his own wallets, which I could not see into it. He had the keys. I'm sorry to give, if you think guys think it's a negative turn, it's not a negative turn. It's just facts what happened. And for those that do not know, then you know. So when he had the keys, he whitelisted wallets that I did not have any control over or any insight on, and then we well, I pushed because he basically didn't do anything rather than throwing out lies to make the community buy and to sell on them. Like, hey, if we meet this amount of BNB in the LP, or I think it was the LP, we will do a huge buyback. But he would never let the LP reach the amount of BNB because he would be the one that would sell. So basically, he was manipulating the project, the investors, his family, his friends, my family, my friends, our trusted network in crypto, which we had allowed to be in the whitelist, and every other investor he has manipulated. We went to 11, 12, 13 million market cap. I don't remember. I think it was 13 cents and 11 million market cap. And then when I once found out after he was dumping a lot, we were doing a migration. I was waiting for some funds, so I just checked the marketing wallet, and I saw one transaction. All the wallets was under his control. Like he had the keys. I had nothing. And then once I tracked the marketing wallet, because like I was wondering, like, hey, I'm waiting for this $5,000. It was for, I don't even remember for what it was. I think for a marketing purpose or something. And I was just tracking the marketing wallet, and he sent funds to a wallet which was crypto.com. And then I went to that wallet and I tracked that wallet, and I saw a lot of BNB entering that wallet. And then I followed those BNB back because we were on the Binance Smart Chain. And then I found out that there was a lot of DSQ being sold. And then I checked where the DSQ were sold, and it was all these, like, it was like this, and then bam, this was him. It went up, bam, it was him. It went up and bang, and then bang, bang, it was all him. And then I tracked everything, and I saw that actually we could have reversed. We didn't even had to dip. And even after the dip, we could have reversed. But the guy was just selling and selling and selling and selling. And I was just being naive, you know. He was getting full body tattoos. He took out all of his teeth and put all golden teeth in his mouth, like everything out, and then everything gold in. And then when I saw the wallets, I connected the dots. So then what did we do? I continued with this knowledge. It was very hard for me because I was the co-founder, and I was actually doing everything, all the marketing, all the voice chats, and he wasn't doing anything. All he was asking was like, "Hey, did this guy from you invest?" And this was so he could dump on my guy's investments, because I also brought in a lot of investors. So yeah, when I found out, I just stood my ground and I just took my responsibility. And I was always on the voice chat. I was always being positive and motivating. While in my back of my head, I knew, like, I spent hundreds of thousands on this project and it was all gone, manipulated. And I still had to stood my ground and show positivity and motivation, and to let no one worry, actually. So I did that to an extent where I was like, "Oh, why am I doing this if I don't even have the keys? If I'm going to do this, then I want the keys." And I told him, give me the keys to the project. What are the keys? Then basically I have the whole marketing wallet, everything. I can change the contract. Everything is mine. Okay. And so I took the keys. How? I told him, if you don't give me the keys, I'm going to I'm going to expose you. And then he said, like, you know what? Take the keys. I don't care. And then I said, okay, then I also need all of the ownership of the Telegram groups and the team and the Telegram, and we're all good. Okay. So when he did that, when I said that, and he gave me the keys and all the access, when I had full ownership, I knew that he still had 8% of the supply. Then I immediately halted trading. I migrated. I'm sorry. I migrated. I took every token from him, and I started a burning event after the migration. Then he came while I was migrating, and I didn't airdrop him. He came into the team and said that I stole money from him, which was the 8%. which I have never done because I've burned it as a punishment for him and a compensation towards the community. I could hold the 8% for myself. I don't need that. So then I burned everything and I basically kicked him out, strategically, if you want to call it or whatever. But I made sure he was out. The poison was out of the project. The rotten apple was out, and from there on, I had a fully broken project that and I didn't know where to start. So basically, from there, we came to this point that I'm still speaking to you guys and still trying my best. And I'm actually very happy that I took it over because we are building and we are really going somewhere. And I'm like extremely happy. Um, I would be really more happy if the community was also happy. And this doesn't mean like I'm blaming you guys. Like, I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to win. But I know for you guys to win, the chart needs to go up. And I know for the chart to go up, I need to do it differently. Like I need to set up a company, and it's freaking hard. It requires a lot of time and effort, but I like the journey and the challenges. Uh, and I'm taking it on. I'm not gonna stop, and it's gonna work. I promise you, it's gonna work. Nothing is gonna stop. Might take some time. I don't care. But when we have the success, we're gonna have a nice success story, which Bildo is a part of. So partially, I do thank him that I can now be proudly be saying that I'm the CEO of this project and company. Because if he wouldn't have done that, then this would also not happen. Yeah, and it feels good to just do it all on myself and make it happen. Um, I don't care if it's going slow. Plus is a plus for me. Statistics is for me very important. For everyone that is with me, I have a lot of respect for you because it's not easy. Uh, Maybe it's a bit more easy because you see results. You guys are real investors. For those that are not happy, I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best, and I hope to give you the right results on the chart. I genuinely do. And if I wouldn't, I wouldn't be here and wouldn't do everything that I do. So, well, Doomslayer, I hope that answered your question. That is what happened to Bildo and us and how we came to this point. We got 86 viewers. I think that's a record. Are there any other questions that I can answer or elaborate on? Okay, so basically, I'm gonna go make a whole review. I'm gonna do it very quick. I can do that quickly. So basically, DSQ Solutions. We have just recently launched the project. Vanitas Cosmetics Company. We integrated blockchain technology, and everything went well. We have success on our side. Now it's up to the project to deliver the products and to make the RWA possible a reality from which our DSQ wills and the other investors that were allowed or had an entry in the public sale to make them benefit from the early entry and the amount of tokens they hold. Now, when they succeed, this is going to be a major win for all of us. We are holding a lot of the supply. No, we are not going to crash the chart. Never. We respect Vanitas. We respect them and we respect every client. Profits will be taken with a lot of respect once the project succeeds. And the best thing is actually you don't need to take profits because you're getting an RWA share. Now, followed up on the following up on that is that we are basically done with the launch solutions. Now we're building the other solutions which is the NFT and the staking, the full solution, so front and back end. With that being said, we also have an upcoming solution for them for the web shop for when the products go live, which is also very advanced and a lot of development will happen for that. Then we have the metaverse, which is basically a six-figure solution. It's going to be the biggest solution we have ever built. This is also for Vanitas. And then after that, we have spoken about us going to Thailand. Why are we going to Thailand? Because Thailand is full of opportunities. DTC Group is established there, and they have a very, very strong network. I'm even going to meet their royal family, actually. This is very, very cool. Um, but that is what I mean with the influential people. And before Phil told me like, "Hey, I'm going to introduce you to some people. They're even related to the royal family." My gut feeling already said I had to go there. We're going to set up our booth. 2 to 3 days we will be there. Our booth will be like in at World Blockchain Summit. We're going to represent the DSQ solutions there. We're going to attend 7 other events. 10 from which 3 days we're going to have our own booth. Then we're going to present our project. We're going to look for venture capitalists or angel investors, and we're going to network there. We're going there for business because in Dubai we have achieved what we have achieved in here at my office here. Actually, I have achieved in 5 years the same as I have achieved in Dubai in 21 days, and I feel Thailand is full of opportunities again with a different kind of people. I was about to go to Singapore with Cody. Actually, I think it would be this between now and next week. This would be Singapore events, but unfortunately, I cannot go there due to some family matters. Um, but yet, we have now with Thailand attended 2 events within a year, and this is from April. So, if we take April, 7 months, 2 events. I'm gonna make sure that in 12 months, since Dubai, we're gonna have at least have 3 events. So I'm gonna add another event, maybe Miami. I don't know. Let's see how many solutions we get on. We'll just keep going and keep in mind that the events that we attend, every attend that we attend, every event that we attend is going to be another layer of trust. Hey, that's DSQ Solutions again. I saw them last time and I know they did solutions, but now I see their new solutions that they did. It's pretty cool. Let me step over. I'm just thinking of this is the 7 rule marketing. You need to see something a few times or up to 7 times to decide whether you're going to go along with this project. Now, if I'm a major company and I'm looking for solutions companies and I'm going to multiple events and I'm going to see one for the first time and I see a young guy standing there or 2 young gentlemen and it's the first time I see them, I'm gonna be like, interesting, but no, I need someone that is here for a while. If I'm going to see the same person at another event, I'm going to step to that person. Maybe I will have more interest, or at the third or fourth. We're gonna have more than 25 events within let's be realistic, within 5 years. Okay, I'm gonna make sure 20 to 25 events. If things really go well, we're gonna do even more. But you need to understand that these events are going to cost me at least $10,000, and I'm using also solutions money, which is your money, DSU money, to make DSU grow. So I'm just being very cautious and careful. And I know that by going to these events, we will have results. Because look at the World Blockchain Summit, we have vanities and we have growth of our whole network. And I value this. This is value for me because this is long-term growth. And we are a company and I need to focus on long term. And if you wouldn't be, I would focus on short term. I would pump everything into marketing and see what I could do and make the chart go up and, like a meme, but we are not. So, yeah, that's basically it. I've kept you guys up for an hour right now. Is there any more questions? Send you a DM with links. I'm going to check that shortly, manager. Thank you very much. Anything else I can answer? 95 are currently watching this AMA. Wow. No, we are not a meme doomslayer. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you exactly what has happened, and then I'm going to say goodbye to everyone because we're already an hour in. Um, you guys accidentally were forced into a real company that is like focused on technology, building solutions. You guys came for fun, but ended up into something very serious, and that is basically what happened. And might be a blessing. Who knows? It might be a blessing long term. But for those that are here, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. I honestly, really, really do. So, guys, thank you very much for attending the AMA. And with almost 100 viewers, 97 currently, we got 85 on, let me see, Oh no, that's not correct. Anyways, 97, 98 viewers. I'm very happy because those numbers we have never seen. Um, yeah, I will see you in the next AMA, and I hope to have a lot of updates for you. And the future is bright. Okay. And for those that are worrying, don't worry. I am with you. Okay. I will never, 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 never abandon you because that would happen somewhere in the story that I told about Bildo. Okay. So if I wouldn't be gone there, I will never leave you. Focus on the good things, events, more opportunity. You are safe. You're not going to get rocked. If you're in a loss, you will lose if you sell. I'm going to say something crazy, and I'm sorry that I'm going to say this, but if you're really down, it's not financial advice, but just imagine someone rugged you or your money is gone. Okay? Just let me build. One day, maybe your 100 that is left or 1,000 that is left might 1,000x. Just leave it. Just think like you got rugged and move on. Do your thing. Let me just work. It may sound crazy, but just take that approach. All right? Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to end this AMA and much love to all of you.